Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? You already know what it is. It's the Rise Podcast. Right back at you with another one. Yesterday was fire. Man, before I get started, I'd like to thank Bill Haney for taking time out his schedule and gracing the Rise podcast with some love. It's all good, even though we don't stand on different grounds. But like I tell everybody, you can agree to disagree. Everybody like who they like. It's nothing personal. Before we get kicked off, let's get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. You already know, first ballot Hall of Famer. Um, the best boxer to come out of Baltimore, hands down. And he not done yet, man. It's squeeze time. These fights got to happen. They can run, but they can't hide. GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds, one minds at a time. Under Armour, thanks for all that you do. We appreciate everything you've done for the kids. Last but not least, y'all already know who it is. The official boxing gear that everybody's wearing. Y'all already know who it is. Box. Raw. What's going on, good peoples? I hope y'all liked that episode last night. That thing was fire, man. That thing was fire. That thing was fire, man. We gotta make these we gotta make these fights happen, man. Everybody wanna see these fights come to fruition.
Yes, we do.
Senior Corps up in the building, the CEO of the Rise Podcast, joining us, y'all, all the way from his living room to his dining room. Y'all know what he do. Mike Tyson. I swore it just said Spawn live, but OKB back at 9 CEO. You pretty good, senior. Good PR move. Mike Tyson be on. I need somebody help me out. They always banking me, Mike Tyson. I'm glad I got someone to love you. I'm glad I got somebody. Leah Luciano, yes sir. Can't wait for tonight. Kevin Littlejohn, yes sir.
Go ahead. No, I'm just.
What happened?
No, go ahead. I was fucking when I heard her. She said she went to sleep on us last night. I like, dang, that's how we get down. I was just fucking with her.
Yes sir. Can't wait for tonight. What up, fam? Kanika Brantley C. What's going on, Kanika? Lightning bolt. Got the eye emojis. He looking. He's watching. Can't stop Uncle E. What's up, family? Let's cross our fingers. We get Coach Cal, Gangster Kenny, and Bill Haney pulls up. Fire. Can't stop Uncle E. Please hit that like button. Let's continue growing. Joshua Riley, Bill Haney coming to the show tonight. What up, good peoples? Big Smoke, he was on last night, and I think he's on tonight. Cal L. Cool It, peace, Rise. Hope everyone is good. Same on your end. Money Brown TV. Okay. Salute my Baltimore brothers and top shotters. Nobody is beating that killer, that gorilla GTD.
Hey yo, this hey Money Brown, this shout out to you, Money Brown, because you was holding down that interview the other day, man. You had me tripping, man. You wasn't going for that bullshit. Shout out to you, Money Brown.
Money Brown took a more gangster approach.
Yo, he went with none of that shit. They like, hold up. He like, nah, fuck that. Let me get my point across. I hear you, Money Brown.
You did your thing. We appreciate the love, Money Brown. Definitely. Um Dwayne Hassan, what's up, family? Rize family. H Money Mob, let's get it. All right, y'all. The Queen has spoken. Y'all already know who she is. First ballot Hall of Famer when it come to the biggest fan. Once we start inducting people into the fan, number one fan Hall of Fame, y'all already know who she is. The queen of the Rise podcast. When you see her bow down or get beat down, or is what they say, punks jump up to get beat down. The one, the only, the queen of the Rise podcast, first ballot subscriber, Hall of Famer. When we write the books, is all said and done, Miss Mona in the building. H Money Mob, Tank Davis versus Devin Haney, the biggest fight in boxing. Yeah, that would be fire. That would be fire. Big Smoke, BRB, Ernie V, Salute Rise Podcast. Ready for a great show tonight. Rocco McBride, I still think Bill Haney capping. Devin is locked in on a contract with Bob for 3 fights. There's no attention on the Cambosa's rematch, so he's using Tank's name. Can't stop, Uncle E. Let's go. Miss Mona, fake news. Unheard of. Good evening, Rize. You
Yo,
want to pick it? You want to pick it up, senior?
yo, no, because I did like this is my question. That's why I hope they do come on tonight. Because this is my question. So is he trying to how is he gonna get out that contract? Is he gonna do you want to see him at 140 or 135? Which one you think it is? Because if it's 135, he can't do it at 135 if I ain't mistaken, without paying step aside money or dropping the belts. Am I right or wrong?
Um, all I can go by is what the man
Oh,
said.
you ain't got wonder if he coming back. He in the building.
William Haney.
He in the
Okay,
building.
William Haney. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I can't get no privacy. Whoa, whoa. The Haney family in the building. Salute to y'all too, man. Salute to y'all too. On the real. Um, the answer to your question, I'm not sure, because if he obligated the rematch between Camboses, I mean, on a real tip, if you ask me, he could fight Camboses this weekend and fight next week after that. That's how easy that work is.
What, what what's his name, partner? Oh, Miss, you heard Miss Mona. You heard Miss Mona, Bill Haney. Send a contract and stop this talking. Ha ha ha.
Uh-oh.
Sham said, Bill, you got a new phone or what? You ready to come on or did you get a new phone? Oh, they got time for it tonight. Oh, man, Liggins keeps saying Haney not obligated. Now, I know he can drop the belts and go up to 140. Oh, shit. He talking this shit. He talking, I'm here. It's a stick up. Nobody move. Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
where I come from, we chase the robbers. We make them run home.
Nobody move. Nobody get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He said he not obligated. And go by the man word, see?
Kanika Brantley said, I hope this will not be another Gary Russell situation. Mm. What do you think, Chad?
What far as Gary Russell singing the song,
Mm-hmm.
huh? What you think, Senior?
I don't know. I think they're gonna make the fight. I think they're gonna get the fight. I'm just trying to get the details of it. 135, 140 for the belts, for no belts. Which one is it gonna be?
Well, um, we already know ain't no safety on this Glock. And he said last night out his own mouth, Devin, the top of the food chain now. He got 95% of the belts. You
Uh,
know, he said Bill said last night, we looking for these big fights. We want them.
I,
So
I
like
heard of.
Marvin Gaye say, let's get it on.
I heard of you in the ballpark, but I think it's a little different than I think it's a little different than that. I think it's a little different, but it's definitely a stay scheming. Niggas trying to get at me. Yeah. Oh shit. Let me.
He said he had dropped the link.
You ready for? I was trying to let him get his phone charged up a little bit before. You know what I mean? If he ready, I was trying to get his phone charged up a little bit. But since he said he ready now, you know what I mean?
Give it to him. Let's
Let's
go.
get it.
Round two.
Let's get it.
Round two. Come on in. We ain't quiet, bruh. We ain't quiet. We ready to go. We want all the smoke. Come on in, champ. Come on in. You the head trainer. Lace him up. There we go. What's going?
He get an introduction today.
Yes, sir.
Well, go
All
ahead. Give
right,
me one.
y'all. Y'all already know who he is. The man behind the blank screen. Y'all, he say all y'all need to hear is my voice. World champion, coach, head trainer, promoter, manager, father of the unified champion 135-pounder in the world. They say they want the smoke. They want the Davis brother. You already know, all the way from Vegas, the one, the only. They will not duplicate another. Bill Haney in the building.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
oh,
Okay.
hey, hey,
Okay.
hey, hey,
Okay.
hey, hey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
all
Now
right.
we
yeah.
talking.
Shout
Now
out to the
we talking.
Rise. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody worldwide that will get a chance to hear us and all our passion about this sport that we love so dearly. You know,
All right.
uh,
Let
Hey,
me
Mr.
let me
Bill. Hey,
bring up.
Mr. Bill. Hey, Bill. Can I ask you a question?
first, let's bring some clarification before we get to questions.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
because no,
No,
because I
Let
can't.
me
I don't
okay,
like
well,
talking to the. I don't like
let,
talking to the white dot though.
let me bring
okay.
Cal. Let me bring
We need to
Calvin
see
in.
you. You know what I mean? You want to talk business? We gotta see you.
I gotta bring Calvin in.
All right, go ahead, handle your business.
All right, y'all. The owner of this podcast, the brains that started this all. Without his vision, this podcast wouldn't be nothing. The one, the only, the one who created this and put us on, kept his word. Definitely coach of the year, first ballot Hall of Famer, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. You seen him, Cuddy on the wire. Coach Calvin in the building.
What's up, man? You know I could have got you squeezed. I had the ball there.
What
What's
happened?
going on? I could have got you. You know how me and Kenny be playing games. You know, you think it's me and it be Kenny. I was
Yeah,
gonna put.
yeah. We
I
got
was gonna
we
put.
got we got Bill Haney in the
Well,
building.
I see you got a white dot in the building right now.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's what I already said. We got a dot in the building, man.
Last
Uh-oh.
time I said y'all said y'all had a chat. It was a face. We got a white dot this time.
I mean, you know, he's
Oh,
matter of fact,
we,
I might have to
hey,
cash
Come
out
on,
hey,
and give
Bill.
me
well,
the
Cal,
haircut.
well,
Come on, Bill.
man,
Get rid of the dot, man.
hey,
So I can
hey,
see you.
Cal,
I ain't see you in a while. How you doing? Assalamu alaikum first and
hey,
foremost,
Walaikum
man.
Assalam, Rahmatullah, Calvin. Well, you know one thing about me, you know what I mean. I'm there. I'm there. You know what I mean. Whether you see me or not, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I
Yeah,
like to see. I like to see my peoples.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
I like to see my peoples, man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to everything that you done accomplished this year. I haven't seen you, and shout out to the Rize podcast that's
Thank
giving
you.
us an opportunity, you know, to make these things happen and push this sport that we do forward. Good brother.
Right.
All
You
right,
know.
y'all in the studio. You already know the Bible of boxing, the brains behind the operation. Coach Calvin, right hand man from Pakistan. You already know who he is. Limp Ball, Swami in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey, what Kenny playing with? Okay, Devin trying. Somebody trying Kenny. Or Kenny got some type of background. You an adult, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Okay, that.
Yeah.
Kenny
We
like
got
to stay in the dark and have a mask on and shit. So
Yeah.
you got the wrong person. You know. Yeah.
Hey, hey, Bill. You know I'm right here when you need me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
don't
You know
know
sir.
how
who
it go.
I don't know who Destiny Black is.
Well, you know, one thing that happened is we got everybody here and the doors is locked. So can't nobody go nowhere. And can't nobody deny the fact that if you want to be a real world champion and you want to snap all the stuff that y'all saying, you know, you got to do it. You know, you got to do it in the ring. We can't fool the people. You know, we've been saying what Devin and what the Tank fight. I always believed that it was the biggest fight in boxing. Myself.
well, Bill. When I ran my list off, I ran my list off. Uh, I wanted to see Tank fight Lomachenko when he was on fire, when he was real active. I say my Lomachenko my one, Devin my two. I like to see him in there with Shakur and Ryan Garcia. He like a hand spades. He a possible 3 or 4 because he don't know whether to make his mind up or not. But that's always been my lineup. But with this build up, if we get this thing going now, Devin is a unified champion. I think this make this fight even more bigger. This could be the biggest fight in boxing, man. A lot of money could be made from this.
Well, one thing about it, Squeeze, is I'm gonna learn you something because I hear you say uh, unified champ, and I thought that you might have made a mistake, but really what you meaning to say is undisputed champ,
Okay.
a holder of every belt in the lightweight division, and anytime that guys that's real serious guys like Coach Calvin Ford, who's been doing this shit forever, Coach Kenny, you know what I mean, and so forth. I think that you can't do nothing but when you say that you got all the belts and you want all the belts, then you saying in the same division of dudes like a Tank Davis, Calvin Ford, Coach Kenny, you already pretty serious about what you're trying to do and what you're trying to do with the people, So uh, I'm here, baby. It's a good day for me to be in the Devin Haney business. Like I'm sure that y'all glad to be in the Tank Davis business.
Okay. All right.
All right.
What's
But
the
but 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 like
what's
Coach,
the
but like Coach Calvin, and I don't know if Coach Calvin will attest to this. Is the biggest fights in boxing get made because they the biggest fights in boxing,
Oh yeah.
and those fights always precede and supersede any any uh
No,
any
I
fights that come secondary.
understand
You know.
from this point as far as facts and truth and not. You're 100% right. Tank did say he wanted Devin next. Devin did his job. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just based on all the back behind the scenes stuff being negotiated. You know what I'm saying? On how much Devin want, how much Tank want. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to stream it? Who's going to, what city is going to be done? There's a lot of moving parts got to happen. You know what I'm saying? But them two can make the fight.
Absolutely. Well, I went just in case because he said a whole lot of stuff, and I don't know if he was serious. He said about the email, about the clout baby, about us not having, I think Ellerby said about the pay and the money and all that shit. So, I went and got a little bit of help, a little bit of support. So I think that, if it's a problem with paying us, then I know it's not going to be a problem with paying y'all from our side. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm on Tank
You
Hound
make
trans.
you make the fight the biggest fight that he
Listen,
never got paid, because I don't think you guys think nothing of us, right? We
no,
ain't nothing special, right?
no, I'm not saying that. Dad, come on, man. Listen, I don't want to say anything because I keep getting a white dot. That's one thing. Get what I'm saying? I keep asking you, bro. Come on, let me see your face so we can talk man to man. That's how I do things. But like I said, Tank already sit there and said he want Devin. Them two can make that fight happen. It's a lot of moving parts, but again, that's the first guy that he called out his mouth was Devin. You know, so that's all we had to do is just sit back and figure out how we're going to attack this and whatnot. It's business.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that was the first part of me reaching out because,
You know, businessman. I get it.
yeah.
Have this conversation like this. If I'm dealing with a white dot, come on, man. We don't do business like that.
Well, I mean, shit, a white dot. Listen, it's good that I done went to Australia, got all the belts, and gave you a call anyway. Considering, you know what I mean, what's been coming from your side, you should take this as still as the compliment that I'm hoping that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Compliment.
But now listen, the thing about it is, I do need to get me a haircut. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was about. If it's going to solidify, the deal a little bit more, then I can do I can take the camera off.
Please.
Next question. I got a question.
Come on, man.
I gotta get done in 2022.
Hey, Calvin.
Hmm?
Listen, we can talk, man. You see my face. You see who it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I want to see. What's
Yeah,
up?
you see who it is. You see who it is, man.
There we doing
Yeah.
it. Like
all
I
right,
said,
so we all good now. Now can I turn my camera off?
nah, nah. Want everybody to know it. I wish Kenny was there, but he's in the dark. But anyway, like you said, everything you said, the fight can be made. It's up to them too. Then we just have to work it out. It's based on what Devin want and what Tank want.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's how fights happen. If you go back in history and look at fights, when they talk about Floyd and Pacquiao, them two sit down, made it happen. Get what I'm saying? And then we
Absolutely.
got
Question. Can it be made in 2022?
Kenny, you can't do no talking. You in the dark.
Oh, man. I talked last night.
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
Coach Calvin came with the rules today. He said,
Yeah,
everybody got to be, shit.
You can hold up. I do the talking and whatnot. But like I said again, that fight could be made. Tank ain't never called nobody out. Everybody always called Tank out because they understand that's where it's at. A few people, numbers don't lie. Don't lie. It's just a lot of moving parts got to happen. Where the fight going to be? Who going to make this? That's where all this got to come about at. But Tank did say he wanted Devin.
Absolutely.
That's all he said out his mouth. He do want him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
and we respect the fact that he ain't never said, he never mentioned nobody.
Interested in it. And I'm saying that you saying, you know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying is he never said, that Devin has said that he was interested, right?
Mm-hmm.
He never had said that he was interested. He said that he's interested and Devin Haney was next. So I said, okay, bingo. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And one thing I know is that the fighters is the ones in charge. And if the fighters say that that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. So, again, this confirmation right here.
Absolutely.
Confirmation right here.
Hey Bill. My apologies earlier. Let me put some respect on your name. Pardon my dust.
Yes.
For the people in the comments, they were saying, how could you possibly get out of the fight for now with the Cambosis fight supposed to be next? Could you clarify that a little bit?
Well, the biggest and the best fights are the fights that happen. The networks is more interested in the biggest and the best fights happening, and Coach Calvin will tell you that.
He's
You know,
speaking
the
the truth. That's what
network, the
all
networks ain't the networks.
it's true.
And by Devin and me working for Devin Haney Promotions, that's what I do. I try to make the biggest and bring the biggest and best fights to keep us in the building. You know what I mean? And I know that
We talked about this before. You understand?
yeah,
You know, so everything happened with the will of Allah. That's how I
absolutely.
look at it. That's
Alhamdulillah.
how I believe it. So, the rest is them two figuring out how it's going to work. Because again, and I know it's a lot of moving parts. And it's a lot of us sitting at the table figuring out this going to happen and that's going to happen. But them two, once they sit there say they're going to do this, they're going to do it. It's based on which one want to make what. Then the rest of them figure it out. You with me?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's the problem we have to deal with.
Well. Then I think that the best thing is then I wait and hear from you next. Then
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's us sitting up here talking. You hear me, Coach Calvin. I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
After that,
wait. Like I said, I wait. This is what I wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear whether it was live or whether it was jive. You know what I'm saying?
Tank don't never call nobody out. He said national TV. Devin.
Well, we can't listen. Well, we can't get around you because we got all the belts and we didn't lock the door. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
but I understand.
But what I'm saying
I already know how you're going to get out your situation. You just got to pay what the Gambosa said he was supposed to get for that next fight.
Hey, listen. The thing about it is that it's not like we can go to the WBA and say that we want to mandate the fight. You know, you guys can go to the WBA and mandate the fight.
Yeah, like I said, they say once you take care of that Gambosa situation, but it got to be taken care of.
We wouldn't have a Camboso situation if y'all go mandate the fight.
No, I agree with you, but again, it's based on the stipulation of mandating the fight.
Well, that's what I'm saying is we can't mandate the fight, you guys, but you guys can mandate the fight to make the fight happen next.
The WBC was making Devin one of Tank's mandatory.
How are we gonna do that?
I don't know.
Wait. You said they was. Is Tank? Yeah. Is Tank in the WBC?
No, I think it was WBO. No. And one of them sanctioning bodies, they talked about making Devin Tank's mandatory.
You mean make Tank Devin's mandatory?
Right, correct.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I'll wait to hear from you.
No, I'll wait too. I want to see how this shit play out because this what happens as we be watching. Shit be popping up that things, and sometimes you don't get to see it, but you try to keep people on it so you can get a better, clear understanding. Is it true or is it false? But again, I know y'all got y'all situation, and the Tank okay, that's what we want to do. Get what I'm saying? It's just us sitting down, figuring out the logistics on both sides.
Absolutely. Well, it's always a treat when we get together, though, brother.
Hey, Bill.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew it would be as simple as having a conversation with you.
Hey, Bill, as the host of this Rize podcast, put some respect on my name.
Hey, shout out to the Rize podcast. You know what I mean? Squeeze, and Senior, who's doing a great job, of stirring shit up. You dig what I'm saying?
I wanna ask, we would definitely.
I'm just happy your phone charged up tonight, Bill. That's all.
Hey man, you listen, hold on. You owe me a phone and I'm waiting for it to come in the mail.
I thought I was gonna owe you a haircut too. You kept talking with that white dot.
Yeah. It's all good.
We definitely would want to see Devin next fight be a big major fight, because we wouldn't want to see sometimes they'll try to politically wise or they'll try to throw a wrench in the plans and not give Devin that big fight. In other words, his next fight after he went overseas and did what he did in another country. I definitely want to see Devin step up and get something a little bigger than the last fight. Because to be honest, when I heard about him going over there and they wasn't allowing you to come over there, I wasn't shaking at all. I knew Devin was gonna smoke this boy. He wasn't on Devin level. That's number one.
I think listen, I think that everybody at this level, you know what I'm saying, at this level, requires uh for a cat to be on their A game. You know what I'm saying? We don't look past nobody.
No,
Of
no,
course,
but
the things that Tank possess, you know what I mean, is a lot more different than Cambosos or anybody that we didn't fought for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But just like
but
just like
we
the
know
coaches, quit,
we know styles makes
make
fights.
Oh
fights. Right,
God.
right, right.
And
Oh
and
God, not that squeeze Styles. We
yeah,
went through that
look, hey, Coach Cal, can I do me, Coach? I ain't hurt no,
Hey,
I ain't hurt
hey, man,
nobody.
listen. I know I watch y'all when y'all get started, man. When y'all say that, when y'all go
I
back, I be
I ain't
laughing.
hurt
I be
nobody,
laughing
Coach.
like
I
a
ain't call
motherfucker,
nobody
right?
out their name.
Hey, listen. Hey,
But
somebody
let me
said
finish. Let me finish real quick. I just knew that fight for him. I don't care if Devin went over there by himself. I knew he was gonna beat that boy. I wasn't worried about that. He was gonna box circles around him.
we confident, but we don't look at none of the fighters like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't never hear me come out and say none of that. And I think that chip, I want to keep that same chip to keep that edge that we take everybody serious. You know what I'm saying? And but it's like we've been knowing about Tank. You know what I'm saying? Calvin know before. Listen, probably before a lot of people knew who Tank was. You know what I'm saying? We knew and respected what he brought to the table. That's why we knocked on the door even before Tank and them knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? So we know what he brings to the table, and we know what he does. And that's the part about challenging yourself. That's the part about Devin challenging himself is having uh uh you know someone like Tank being in the division. This is a blessing
Well,
to have
well,
these kind of fights on the line. And
well.
and
We
and you know what I told and you know what I told my people is there's no way you get into a big fight and it's something that you look across if they consider it to be a big fight. Well, it's something that guy does better than you, and it's something that you do better than him. That's what makes it a good fight. If the shit is lopsided, then that ain't no fight.
I like I
You know
like
what I'm
the
saying?
way I like the way you sums that up because again, it's a lot of the fights that everybody think will be good fights because skill level, whatnot, might not be a good fight. Not far as the
how
winner
many how
loss.
many times how
Let's
many
just
times we've seen
it could,
that?
it could be a boring ass fight.
Hey, a lot of people called a lot of Floyd fights born.
Yeah, yeah, but the
And we don't
fight
pay attention to
that's
that boring shit.
that's the
We
main
don't pay attention to that boring shit. It's
thing.
hot as a motherfucker up in that ring. And anytime you get up in that square circle, you know what I'm saying? You run out of real estate when you don't know what you're doing. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I'm just not talking about that. I'm just talking about as coaches and fans want to see certain fights, and then when they get in there, you don't see the action that the fans are looking for.
That's because them niggas been and got too old. You know what I'm saying? But when you got young fighters like we got, ain't no doubt that's an action packed fight. You know what I mean? That's a fight that people want to see, and
So
all the shit. You
so
know.
this ain't gonna be no Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather syndrome 5 years in the making.
No, because these different fights, none of them are flawed and none of them are Manny Pacquiao. I'm just
Right.
hoping that happen. I'm just hoping that don't happen. That's like the Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to make boxing great. And like I said again, Tank is in the shoes of where he's at. Devin is in his shoes. That this degree of science that we are seeing was meant to be that way. That's the way I look at it. I
And
respect
and
it.
the thing about you got to let them know though. You got to let them know the truth, Calvin. If Tank want it, it ain't nothing that Devin can do.
No, I already know that because
Yeah.
again, he's asking for it. And Tank even said that. You got to listen to what he said. He said this. I am not signed to nobody after this. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He told Devin to go handle what he needed to have handled, and it happened. You get what I'm saying? This is the same situation when Tevin Farmer went and did what he's supposed to do, but then he went and fought somebody else. You get it?
Let me get this super
Absolutely.
chat out the way. Let me get the super chat out the way. Cal L. Cooler, thanks for your support. He said respectfully, Mr. Haney, can you speak on the Bob Arum situation before riding down like it's on Tank and his team to make the fight? Thanks for your support, Cal L. Cooler.
No, absolutely, man. And it's a great question that we love to explain because of the position that Devin is in as a promoter and as a coach and having a co-promotional situation with Bob Arum. Our thing is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to bring the biggest and the best fights. We're supposed to put Devin in the most lucrative fights. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to work happily together to do those things.
So my question would be
That's still not answering the question though. The way how I'm looking at it. It's just the situation how all them other people are dealing with.
Huh?
So my question to you, Bill, would be: so why can't Devin man push the fight just as much as you come on here saying you want Tank to push the fight?
Well, Devin is not Tank's mandatory. We can't go and tell the WBA or the WBO or the IBF that to make Tank get in the ring with us. But Tank can do that. That wasn't right.
Where Coach Cal?
He on it.
Yeah, well, you saying that?
Well, listen. The thing that, and I don't want to confuse the people. I don't want to do nothing. I got a chance to talk to Coach Calvin. I got a chance to talk to Coach Kenny. You know what I'm saying? They understand my position. I understand their position. So shit, I'm gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? And stay optimistic about this shit.
Well, after the fight, Tank said, he want the winner of Cam Boses and Devin Haney. He said
I just got a chance.
whatever one
I just
wins,
got a chance to hear
he
from.
won it.
I just got a chance to talk to
The
Calvin.
people won it.
Right? Listen, I just got a chance to talk to Calvin. I thank you guys for having me on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say anything that's going to convolute anything that we've got going, that we've agreed to. Let's continue to make this shit happen. Y'all know my position. He told me to come on here with my haircut and show and look in the camera and say, we can make anything happen that we want to make happen. We can make it happen.
Okay. Definitely.
I just don't want the narrative to be I rolled down on the Rize podcast.
This what the narrative is gonna be about you is that you welching on giving me my phone that you promised me. That's what I ain't gonna believe shit you got to say until you listen, until you send me the phone and you just tell me you fucked up, you don't got it, and you were just talking. Now
I got a Boost Mobile for you. I got a Boost Mobile phone for you.
Hey man, listen, you gonna take me out of a Boost Mobile and put me into a Boost Mobile? Man, what does that say about you and representing Baltimore right now? That don't sound like no good BMO, nigga. You gonna put me on blast with the Obama phone, tell me you gonna get me another phone, then call me back the next day, put me on the air and tell me you gonna give me an Obama phone.
That's the Rize podcast for you, Baltimore
Hey, well,
style.
Hey, well, listen.
Hey, you know how I go about
Hold on. Beggars can't be choosy. Oatmeal beats no meal. So, listen, if I got to settle for the Obama phone, then I just have two. You dig? Yeah.
Okay.
He just thought you liked that brand better, so he wanted to make sure he got you the brand you like.
He come on with it, Calvin. He come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to accept it.
You know, he said, Dad, he must like that brand. I'm going to make sure he get the same brand. It might be up.
Hey, man, listen, I appreciate you guys, man, for having me on, man. You know, Calvin, you already know I'm a phone call away, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got some good men and some good people and family in between us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all good.
We appreciate.
I definitely look forward to seeing you again.
Hey,
listen,
do me a favor.
Anytime.
Keep your hounds. Keep your hounds off us, Bill, in the comment.
Hey, no. Listen, tell Senior to keep that shit, you know what I mean, to a minimum. Tone that shit down, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I want to kick back today and watch a little bit of TV and relax, listen to the Rize. Senior, don't come with none of that shit that make me have to
Well,
come back.
I'm glad you started watching behind the scenes. You finally came to the front because you've been y'all been stalking for a minute. Y'all been stalking for a minute. So I'm glad you came to the forefront.
What? Nigga, I've been a fan of Baltimore, Upton, you know what I'm saying, Cuddy, The Wire. Nigga, what is you talking about? Nigga, I've been a fan of Baltimore, nigga.
I'm talking about on the Rize podcast. Y'all been in the cup
nigga,
for a minute.
Listen, I've been watching the Rize. I was gonna come regardless. You just sped it up when you got to talking that Devin Haney shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just sped it up.
Devin Haney shit, though. We've been talking Devin Haney shit, though.
Well, listen, I ain't said I gotta go nowhere. If you really want to keep talking shit, I can stick around. You know, senior. You know,
if you feel like that, you might as well come to the gym like you said you was.
Hey, listen. Yeah, listen. I don't gotta go nowhere. I got all the belts.
Well, he talking.
I don't gotta go nowhere.
I can't dispute that.
Hey, Bill.
I hope you keep them long.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, man, listen. You know how this business go. This is a tough business, man.
That is true. That is true.
We know what we signed up for now.
Hey,
y'all got them belts from a guy that wasn't fighting back.
Hey, man, listen. We got him the way that we can get him.
You poking your chest out. You got them belts from a guy that ain't fight back.
Hey, man, listen. Check this out, man.
I don't think he threw 100 punches the whole fight.
Listen.
Come on, Bill.
I got my chest out. I got my chest out working for.
I'm just the CEO of this shit. I like to go back and let y'all talk, but I can talk my shit too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what I do.
Listen, I wouldn't expect you not to have. I wouldn't expect you not to have your chest out. Listen, you working for Calvin Ford. That's my man. I work for Devin Haney. I would have my chest out too. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey, man, keep your chest out. You know, I don't want you to tuck your chest. I fuck with men, real men.
That's what we talk about, Bill. That's what we talk about.
Keep your chest out. You know what I mean?
Thanks for your support. What's up, Blue? We're waiting for you to come on here too, Blue. What was you saying, Bill?
Oh, yeah, put Blue on too.
Hey, Blue, you want to jump on?
Blue, jump on, man.
Come on, Blue.
Come on, Blue.
Hey.
You got to hurry up because Bill Haney trying to put them skates on.
I don't wear no skates, homie. I mean, only thing I fuck with.
Nah, he's from the same. He's from the same club. Bill from the same club. He's good. He's good.
I skate around in Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Benzes, and all that old kind of fly shit. And I do got a track record. It ain't the new ones. It's the old ones too. How old are you? I think I had a Benz. How old are you? How old are you?
37.
Huh?
37.
Yeah. I had my first Benz when you was born.
Where you at, Blue, man?
Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Is it all right I call you Mr. D?
Man, listen. Hey, good brother. You know what? We got some mutual friends as well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I love your story, brother. I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, I'm a big fan of it. And they can't tell me just because you niggas been doing a great job that y'all doing that y'all got to be an enemy to me. Shit, I want to get together with y'all and put together one of these big events and make this shit happen. You know?
Hey,
I
read the comment, Senior.
Hey, Keith, thanks for your support. Yo, Bill Haney, tell your son stop ducking Ryan. And Kenny, tell T-Rex Tank to stop ducking Ryan. Straight like that. All right, Keith, appreciate your support, Keith.
Hey, listen. Everybody in the super chat that sent dumb shit, listen. I'm going to send you the money back. You dig what I'm saying? You're not going to get off stupid shit for $20.
Oh, shit.
There's some bosses on here right now, and you can hold up on the bullshit. If it's some real shit, you know. Now, who wouldn't want to fight Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to fight him?
That's true.
Hey, bring Blue on, Squeeze.
Where?
He ready.
Bring Blue on. Please bring Blue on.
Where he at?
He right. Just break. Just do the joint. He right here.
Oh, all right, y'all. Y'all already know who he is. One of the hottest podcasts in the business, next to the Rize podcast, because we #1 right now. We pay-per-view numbers. Y'all, he always giving you the X's and O's. Already know. Bring him on. He's hot on the podcast. He giving you the dots and
Hey,
the
Bill,
odds
son. Bill
and the
left.
keys.
That's that Obama phone. Obama phone keep going in and out. We had to deal with that yesterday. That's why I'm on my phone.
Okay.
Blue
Let me know when he
blood,
come back in, though.
blue blood
Ran
sports
this
in the
time.
building.
What's going on, Blue?
Yeah, everybody with the white dots.
Hey, there go Bill. I told you it's the phone.
God damn, would they work with the same phones?
I gotta get Bill a phone, man. Hey,
Blue got Obama too.
I don't even know what happened to Blue. Blue, you there? I don't know where Blue at. We got 2 white dots now.
Hey.
Hey, hello.
Okay.
Dad, we see you. I mean, we hear you.
Well, I came to a different part of the mansion, so give me a second.
All right.
give me a second, and let me get back over there to the recording part.
Okay.
Damn. You got any free rooms?
Hey.
There you go. My man.
You got any free rooms in the mansion?
Oh man, well, one thing about free, it ain't tied to me. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You a good one, man. You a real one. Stop acting like that, man. You know it's the red carpet out here for you, man. You know that.
Y'all in Vegas, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all got to quit acting like it's a funeral or something, though, man. Y'all gonna have to, you know what I mean, get some more pep, man. Pep up around here. I see Senior, he trying his best. You dig what I'm saying? But this is a good day, man.
No, it is. I mean,
don't even know
Bill.
where
Since
did
you've
the
been
masked
knowing
man
me,
go?
Bill,
Where did the masked man go?
He's right here. He can talk now. Wait a minute. Yeah, you can see him now.
Want to buy answer my question, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, look, Bill.
Yeah.
You know how we do it. You know how we do it. That's what men do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking about my accolades and stuff. I'm always quiet with mine. I move in silence.
Oh yeah, your work speaks for itself.
Right,
Keith, support Keith. Bill Haney, let's bet your son get knocked out by Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
Ryan Allen, thanks for your support. Tell Bill stop being Diddy in the 90s and let's see the damn fight.
Whoa.
Them jokers are funny, yo.
Diddy in the 90s, huh?
Whoa, he say we at church. I'm going to let the people out and let the people say amen. Let the people say amen.
Amen.
We want to see this fight happen. Already got my prediction. 8th round TKO Gervonta Tank Davis. You say turn it up. I heard Cotton, my mouse pissing on Cotton over there.
You listen.
Oh, he went out.
He went out. Damn.
Man, we had you on, Blue. What happened? Damn, man.
What Blue say?
He said he's trying to get in. I had you on there, Blue. What happened? You want me to drop? You need the link again?
Dropping the link again.
What's going on, Coach Calvin?
Man, I'm sitting up here listening to Bill. Like I said again, it's a lot of moving parts, man. A lot of people got to do a lot of things to make that fight happen. That's all Tank and Bill. I mean Haney, Lil Haney. That's all they got to do is just tell the world they both want to fight. Yeah, and them two can make the fight after that.
What I was saying is I don't want the narrative to be, oh, I pulled up on a Rize podcast.
Yo, let me explain something to you.
And they ain't make it happen.
No. When you get the narrative on anything, it's somebody else putting their asshole out there in the world. You understand? But again, Tank said what he said.
Devin never said it, but his dad said it. You ever said y'all with me?
That's what I'm saying.
Them two had to get together and say, yo, I want to fight you. You want to fight me. Get with your people, I get with my people, and let's make it happen. You heard what I just said. A lot of moving parts about this money situation going to come up. Who going to get what? We're dealing with it with Spencer now. Spencer Crawford. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
So, so once they get past that point, the fight is going to happen because, again, that's the only way fights happen. You see, Ron came to Tank fight. He trying to fight Tank after 14. So everybody race for who? Tank. So Tank, he understand what he got to do, but like I said, it's up to them. Like I said myself, and when I heard Tank, I never heard Tank call anyone out. Same situation with Tevin Farmer. Get what I'm saying? Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
So we are back in this situation again. That's all. But we have Ron or Devin. Devin got the belt. You know what I'm saying? But can he pull the type of money for everybody to get paid? Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name just did it? Roby. You with me?
Right.
Yeah, Roby, he pulled his half. He pulled his half, and it was a great fight. It was a good fight. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. What network gonna get it? What city gonna get it? Y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
All that plays a factor.
Thanks for your support. Shout out to the Rize podcast. Shout out to Bill and Devin Haney. Let's make this fight happen. Thanks for your support, George.
You see the public, you got to get public aroused about it. You get what I'm saying? But like I said again,
let's make it happen in 2022.
Oh, it's Kenny. It's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? But again, if the people in his Tank can sit there and say, I want 40
million.
Man,
everybody that ain't got no money, man, stop talking.
Right. Hey, if Tank can say,
if you ain't got no money to pay for this shit, then stop talking. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that I already know. I know one thing about me. You let me put it together. It's enough money on the table for everybody. All that it ain't no money and who gon' man who
no.
If y'all worrying about paying us, then put something on the table.
Listen, this how I look at the whole
thing. If it's a shortage on money, if it's a shortage over there, then let us know what the biggest joint it is that you got it, and shit we'll make it
No
happen.
one ain't never said it was a shortage of money neither. It's just based on what y'all want.
Well, let's not talk about it can't happen because of money. It's the biggest fight, and guess what? The people is the ones that pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know that. We know
ain't nobody giving nobody nothing.
Nah, ain't nobody giving nobody nothing. You know that.
Yeah.
But like I said again, it's based on what who want. You hear me say that when I first came on. Once the two figure out, okay, we want to fight, what we getting out of it. The rest is history. Because Bill, I know you. You want to make sure the payout is right.
The money is on the table. I already know. I'm not gonna come on here if I can't fade the bet. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about.
If I can't fade it, if I ain't on here begging, you know what I'm saying? So I know I got some people that's interested in the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got some people that's interested in the shit. The biggest one win. If y'all really bosses right now and y'all do what y'all want to do. Now you say you can do whatever that you want to do. That's what you saying to me. So I'm not stepping on nobody's toes because you said that y'all not tied to nobody. Y'all not in no contract with nobody, right?
No, we're not.
Right. So I'm not saying nothing wrong.
No, you're not saying anything wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
I would never do that.
Bill,
I would never do that.
I said that when I first came on. But man, you do understand what goes on to really make it happen. The money got to be guaranteed. That shit got to be guaranteed. I like the word guaranteed.
Hey, one thing about we know about ESPN and you know, it's guys that get 30s and 40 millions, and 100 millions and all kind of shit daily on that network. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so
like, you know what I mean?
That sounds good.
I'm not going. I'm not.
If I see a piece of paper,
listen. I see a piece of paper
come past out there saying guarantee. Oh yeah, you ain't got a choice because that word guarantee goes a long way.
Ain't nobody running up and down that court, up inside that ring, man, and without no guarantee that they gonna make no money. Them people over there got subscribers. You sell your content, license your content to them. You don't worry about the guarantee is the guarantee, because What is you worried about? What
Nobody ain't
pay-per-views?
worried about it. I
If you got
seen in a lot of
200,000
situations.
pay-per-views, just
I
stand up
seen
there
in
and
a
shit.
lot of situations with certain money that's supposed to have been there wasn't there because they say they couldn't see it all.
Who?
I seen that.
Who?
I ain't gonna put no names out there, but
Who
I
said
seen
that?
that. I seen that. We had situations the guys didn't get paid what they say they were supposed to pay out to that individual. Go back and check your news notes. It's been out there. Go check the history of the shit that's in court right now.
But that ain't never happened to
When
y'all, right?
certain people saying they got the money and don't have the
Yeah,
money to pay
but
the individual and actually made a fight.
Cal, that ain't
That
never
happened.
happened to y'all though, right?
Not yet. Not
No,
yet.
it ain't
It
never
didn't
happened to
happen.
us either. I don't know what be going
No,
on with the rest of the
I
guys.
understand it, but it does happen. Like I sit there and say, if Jordan sit there and say he want 40 mil and it's supposed to be where it's supposed to be at, what it is. What it is. I already know him. I already
Hey,
know him.
well,
He
listen.
like money at the
Hey,
end
well,
of the
you know,
day.
well, shit. Well, you know, what it can't be too much. You know, what Champ said that Dev wasn't nothing but an email champ. Ain't nobody heard of him.
Man,
Ain't no none of that shit, right?
we're not gonna even talk about that right now. That's old news to me. You know what I'm saying? The new news to
I'm
me is
saying
what's
this.
next.
Well,
The
that's
new
what I'm
news
saying
to
is
me is what's next.
I think.
That's all I worry about.
Listen.
What's
Let
the
me tell you
next
this.
fight
Let me tell you
so
this,
I can
Calvin.
get them ready
Let me
for?
tell you this. Let me just tell you this, Calvin. And ain't nobody gonna diminish them boys' worth, and that they worth a lot.
No, me and you are not gonna let that happen.
Yeah. You. So I
You
ain't
hear what
never
I'm saying?
said that.
I'm not gonna let that happen at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, when Shorty say, "This is what Bill," you know how I get down. I'm trying to be humble and be who I am. You understand? Because I'm trying not to be like I used to be. You with me? So what I'm trying to say to you, the way how I deal with Tank is, look, this is what we're gonna do, and you do the same thing with your boy, the exact same thing.
Well, I'm more confident that it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Than not by talking to you. It was good to get a chance
Right.
to
I
rap
mean,
with you like this.
right now,
You
this
know what
shit
I'm
gonna hit
saying?
the internet. We already know it's gonna hit the internet. I sitting up here talking about. So the people's will be my little youngin. Once he called me and said, I reached out to him. He just didn't get back to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he enjoying himself, living life before we
Yeah,
get back
like they
in.
do. Like they do, right? Yeah, like they
So,
doing like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But like you said is that, and y'all just said ain't no safety on the Glock. You know what I'm saying? So he left you with a pistol with no safety. You know what I'm saying? And I
mhm.
showed up.
You
So
definitely
whatever
showed
that
up.
we had to come up with and whatever that we had to do, because Youngin is in Dubai. But like I said, and I've said it before, is, and Devin has said it, we interested in the biggest fights in boxing that's out there. You
Everybody
know what I'm saying?
is. Everybody is. Ron team is interested in it. He said it. When I finish my fight, I want Tank. We've been trying to make that fight. So
With who?
with Ron Garcia.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah. So
Okay. But I don't know. I don't know if Ryan is going. Everybody be saying they're gonna get Ryan, and they be waiting on Ryan. It'd be a bunch
no,
of
we
waiting
never
with
said.
that.
Listen, we never said we was waiting on Ryan. Tank said to him, "Man, I don't even think I want to fight him."
Yeah.
He said that. So I go
Yeah.
on. One thing about me and my guy, talk to each other. We talk too much, and
Right.
He said drop blue the link again.
I couldn't hear him. But the thing is, the wave is doing what it takes. You know what I'm saying? We sitting down just like brothers.
you doing it.
We got a
You
chance to
right.
talk on
This
here. And
conversation of us
you know
sitting up
what
there
was good?
talking.
You know, sometimes it's good to feel a little bit of pressure, knowing that what you're saying is going to be, is going to be used against you. You know what I'm saying? And we
I
keep
don't
it
pay
100.
attention. I
You know
ain't
what I
in
mean?
no
A lot
court.
of men can't get on here and do what we just did, though, Calvin.
Hey,
Yeah, I know, but Bill, we've been knowing each other. Like I said, they say, when every time I don't deal with people unless we on that level, that man shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't do the talking behind the door, back doors, all that shit. I'm gonna see a
yeah.
person straight up. That's how I get down.
Absolutely. All
Let
right,
me
so
let me get these super chats
let's
out the
make it
way real
happen. We
quick.
did enough rapping. Let's make it happen.
Jay Miller, salute Coach Calvin and Bill. Did Haney and Tank get with their people and ask for the fight? Thanks for your support, J Miller. Nico De Niro, Bill, you can't speak for Devin. Tank already said he wants Tank. Tank already said he wants Devin. We haven't heard Devin say anything. Thanks for your support,
listen,
Nico De Niro.
you just heard what Calvin had to say, man. Thank you, man, for having me on the Rise. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't no sense in me going back and forth when I didn't just got a chance to go back and forth with a boss in the regime. You dig? And I believe Calvin. I believe what he stand on and what he represent. You know what I mean? And that was enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing this.
Only one thing can stop this fight and that's fear. And I don't see fear nowhere right now. So let's look for yeah.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get out. Only one thing can stop it, that's fear. So let's make
Kenny,
this fight.
like I said
Kenny,
again.
Hey Kenny.
Go ahead, Kenny.
You gotta come out the dark then. You know what I'm saying? You gotta turn on the light, Kenny. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
For one, you know what I mean? You know, look, everybody need to know. Everybody need to know who is that talking about all that fear and shit. Turn on the light, man. You did? Yeah, you know, a nigga talking in the fear, talking about fear in the dark. What kind of you know what I mean? What are you talking about, Kenny?
You know we gotta lay in the cut sometime and count the money, Bill.
You gotta do what, Coach Kenny?
We gotta lay in the cut sometime. You know that. I'm outside.
Okay, Coach Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Listen, since you moonlighting, why don't you just continue to watch out and let us wrap this shit up, Coach Kenny?
Yeah.
You did? You know, can we wrap this shit up while you bringing in, you know what I mean, false evidence appearing real? You did? Yeah, while you bringing false evidence appearing real behind the, I don't know where you at, Coach Kenny. Can you give me a bar to let me see? Because when he sent me the phone, I might need to send you a jug because you need to get off of those streets and get ready for this fight.
Yeah.
It sounds like the fight is big, man. So
okay, well, get in a safe place, Kenny. Get off of the streets. You dig what I'm saying? Go somewhere, turn on the lights, and give us a call back.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey man, thank you, man, for y'all letting me come on. Yeah. Hey man, listen, can I be a continued guest over here?
Yeah,
am I welcome, man? Did we do all right? Did I do good?
I know you will be a continued
family,
guest.
Bill. You know you family.
Hey, Bill. Okay. Bill, like I said again, them two got to get together. Them two got to get together. Them two got to get together, and it'll happen.
Well, you know, I'm a good representative for my guy. My guy said, listen, my guy left me with one of them things that don't got no safety too. When he get back in town, you know what I'm saying? He gonna know that I done shot up everything. You dig what I'm saying? Now, next move is on y'all. You dig?
Okay, I got it.
Huh?
I got it.
Okay. All right. Love. Hey, all love, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Everybody that's showing the energy to push this thing that we love, boxing forward, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys. All right.
All right.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay, Squeeze. Okay.
Thanks, champ.
Hey, senior. Call me on the Obama line so I can get the other Obama phone from you. You know what I mean? You know.
I got you.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, Bill. Assalamu alaikum.
I will link my salam, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. He's a businessman. I kept telling y'all that he's doing what he wanted to do. That he called. He funny shit.
Funny shit. He funny, man.
No, but he's doing. That's a boss business move that he's doing. He sit there and call the sources where he's actually putting it out there. He came on our platform and let us know they want it. But like I said again, I heard Tank said it. See, it's the same shit with that Roman Chinko shit. When Roman used to sit there and say he want Tank, but you never heard him come out of his mouth when he was doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? I just need Devin to do what he's saying, man. I want Tank Davis next. You know, and them two get together, and I guarantee the fight will be made. Huh?
I don't know, Blue. Yeah, there you go. No, I was telling him to drop the link for him. I'm waiting on him.
Man, Blue ain't. I'm about to get off here. Blue gonna have to holler another day, man. I don't know what's taking him so long to get on. You know,
right now, I don't see no fear. The only thing can stop this fight is fear. You know?
Yeah. And
Right
I was
now,
trying to explain to her, everybody talking all this money. Once them dudes sit there and say, yo, I want to get paid this, I want to get paid that, numbers going to start being looked from the ceiling to everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, real tough.
Mm-hmm.
Man, shit got to get paid for. Everybody say they got money. You know what I'm saying? Until you start. Remember, hey, Kenny, what we said about this boxing shit?
It'll test your pockets.
Test your pockets. And this is one of them points. Is motherfucking pockets are going to be tested.
Only thing to stop a fight from moving is money ain't right.
Yeah. Bill said his end. Right. We're going to find out on both ends.
Motherfucker be sitting still when the money ain't right. So
yeah, when I was talking about that Canelo situation, you know what I'm talking about, right, y'all?
Yeah.
He was in court because of the same bullshit. Motherfuckers couldn't pay them what they said they was going to pay them in them contracts. You with me?
Yeah.
I'm keeping that shit real.
Fuck that back pay, man.
No, we don't want that. Like, you hear me sit there and say, yo, I want guarantee it's dead. Fuck the dumb shit.
But I definitely think between Devin and Ken, that money gonna be there.
No, we hoping so, Kenny. But if that, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit got to be in paper and writing. I tell my little youngin', that motherfucker don't hit the count, you don't walk. That's how you do that shit. You got to spend money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And that money gonna have to be spent. Then you got to look at what place is going to be done at. It's a lot of factors that everybody talking shit with that they have to put up money first for the fight. And then they're going to sit there and do the math on that shit. Can they generate the money for all of it? So we're going to see.
Brown says, you Coach Calvin Ford, the OG.
We're going to see, like my man Drake say, we will see. Shit. I only talk to my boy young about the word guarantee. Where my money at the end of the day?
Oh, I got the wood on here too, Coach Calvin.
Damn, everybody popping up tonight.
Yeah, you know the wood with the popcorn.
Yeah, tell him I need 4 of the caramel.
I told you try.
Yo, that's true. Look at that. I don't know what it is. Look, here it is right here. Look.
You want 4
I had to steal Kenny pound. Yo, I said, Kenny, you my partner. I don't want to make it seem like I'm stealing enough. Yo, can I have your pail?
I ain't seeing the wood.
That caramel is good. That's what I want. I want the caramel by itself. I'm on 4 cases.
Go buy some Cracker Jack.
I'm the brother be supporting us, so I'm supporting back.
Yeah, I'm just fucking joking with you.
Yeah, I like his Cracker Jack. Good call, Kenny, because that's what we used to eat to understand that feeling of some that type of popcorn. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
That Cracker Jack.
Yeah, they had the what's that, the peanut or something in that joint too. Back in the day.
Thanks for your support. The wood said, Bill, Tank gonna knock your son out. Dana Jones, Andy Cruz got to fight someone. He'll be getting one.
Man, like I said, that fight gonna be made if the money right. What's the name of that TV show? If the price is right.
Jay Miller said, Coach Calvin, do you have any more spots at Upton? I put my son on the waiting list. He's 13. Thanks for your support, Jay Miller.
Bring him down to gym tomorrow. See, a lot of people don't. I don't want to put it out on the air. That I would have got. We would have to get a new gym, y'all. See, a lot of kids want to come and box at Upton. Oh, Kenny, I was up on Park Heights today, man. I met 2 little kids, a little light-skinned kid, y'all. That's all he want to do is rumble. He took on his whole little crew. He gonna hope they get him down to the gym tomorrow.
Okay.
You got a lot of kids say they want to box, man. With it, for real, the way how we training them now, man. If we see you can't keep up, you gone. Because the program is free. You get what I'm saying, y'all? And a lot of kids just don't really want to box, but their parents want a babysitter or try to make them tough and whatnot. And that's not what it's for. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Cal.
Yes, sir.
So you saying What I just heard you say live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't gonna make it in the NFL, so they might have to play in the D League.
Right. But at the same time, when you come in our spot, we treat that like you trying to get in the NBA or the NFL. You understand? Because when you step in that ring, it's real.
Yup.
It's real, and that's what we forget, man. You understand? That's what we seriously forget because these are young kids that's trying to let unleash some energy, but some of them really don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? So when you come in there, they see the drills and the exercises, all the stuff they got to do. It's like, bam, and they still push the kid in there. Some of them sit there and make their mind on what they want to do, but let's be honest with ourselves. Some kids just want to just be somewhere.
Right.
Yup.
I'm just keeping it real. When you coming out, just don't think I'm gonna bring a kid in there. Now what I'm on is evaluating the kid and saying the kid, do he want to do this? Because you got what's that keyword you tell me, Kenny?
Gotta want it.
Yeah, no, he said the word. He said you gotta love to do this.
You gotta love to fight.
Yeah, first.
Before you come in a box, then you gotta love to fight first.
Man, you listen to the majority of all the fighters that actually that got a name. First thing you hear, y'all, I was fighting or I was doing this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
If you don't love to fight, leave this shit alone. Don't fake this
Man.
shit. Leave it alone. Can't fake
All right,
it.
y'all. I'm looking to the left. Coach Calvin head down. Y'all know
I'm
when I
thinking,
look to the left.
Squeeze. I'm thinking. I know when I get off this phone, my phone gonna be blowing up. I'm just telling you. Yeah. I'm looking at the
Coach Cal.
iPhone and I'm looking at the other phone. I had to go get the other phone and look at that.
I'm
Oh, like-
looking.
They
I'm
gonna
looking
tear
to the
this
left,
one
Cal.
apart. They gonna tear this one apart. It's gonna be all over the joints tomorrow.
Oh, everybody gonna take and chop that shit up.
Well,
You hear me?
they gotta pay us.
It's gonna be all over. It's gonna be all over.
Hey, Cal, they can't
Yes,
steal
sir.
our videos. They gotta send that contract over to get these videos. Send
Oh, they know that.
Senior the contract. Hey, Senior, don't price us out 1.2 million.
And that shit gonna be everywhere, man. So again, it's a win-win. But again, like I said again, and I want to make it clear, it just take them two to actually say what you want. And that's what Bill at. Bill looking for the biggest payday he can get. You supposed to. Because they want to make sure their network and everything get that exclusive right of that fight. You know what I'm saying? And something to talk about because I look at Showtime, man. Some fights you can't even see a tank. Am I right or wrong, y'all?
You're right.
How you said, Kenny? Man, they just released the what? Gambo fight?
No, they just released a Barrios fight.
Oh, they just released that one?
That's Saturday.
So now you can see. What about what's his name fight? Is this whole Italian fight on YouTube? Pedraza.
Yeah, they got that.
They just look how long y'all ain't seen that one.
Everything was highlights. But
Yeah. So everybody don't understand that it's a lot of moving parts in this shit. A lot of moving parts. That's why I had my head down. I'm gonna get a phone call like, okay, I'm only going off what we talked about. But like I said again, about them dollars. Shorty like the way them dollars sound, he gonna go for it. Like, oh yeah, we can do that.
Money Brown, thanks for your support. Coach, can you talk about Tank promotion situation?
We working on it. That's all. It's about to see it live. It's a lot of stuff that I'm doing and whatnot, but right now you got fighters signed and it's coming along. I ain't gonna give you the logistics of everything, but you'll see his first show in Baltimore in a minute.
No Ortiz, thanks for your support. What up, Rize fam? Does Tank plan on remaining a free agent promoter-wise for his next fight?
Like Tank is in a position, man. He could do business with anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just who he want to do business with. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thing is, we don't have to worry about none of that shit. Tank, they said, I want this for this fight. That's what he want. Simple as that. They figure the rest of this shit out. It's 100%. It's just what percent of the Tank want to give up to a person to do their job. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all feel me?
I'm with you.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day in this situation, you know? Oh, see? Tank on the Rise podcast now. He peeped it. Look at that, y'all.
Okay.
So I ain't like he don't know what's going on. Like I said, that conversation gonna be hitting the internet in a few minutes.
Yo,
Bill just helped everybody out on everybody in. You know what I'm saying? But again,
hey, Tank, still watching. We want that shit this year.
no, Tank already know. He said it. Kenny, we don't have to repeat it.
Hey, Calvin, I'm just fucking around, yo. I got
Oh, yeah. You know our little youngin', man. I know him. Kenny, when they start talking that money, you start talking that money, that shit make their hair grow. He gonna be like, yeah, okay. Key word, guarantee. You hear what I said, y'all? Huh?
The Wood, thanks for your support. The Wood said, where's the merch?
Oh, she just got back. You can have that anytime you want, as soon as you start putting it up on what you call it here.
All right.
Yeah, so I gotta take care of it tomorrow. You should have reminded me. I probably would have had you. You probably would have had them right now.
Coach, don't do that, Coach.
No, I'm gonna make sure I get on top of that tomorrow.
Solo Production said, Coach Calvin, you did just bless boxing fans. Salute champ strap season.
No, that's the only time I come on here. I don't come on here unless I got something, and that was a reason to come on here. You get what I'm saying? Just to hear what Bill's saying. I listen, and Bill giving up some truth and whatnot, but again, when it starts dealing with certain things, you know what I'm saying, sitting at the table, man, you dealing with networks. You dealing with, I'm like this with Tank. Know your worth. Do y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He don't have a problem fighting anybody. It's just what you want to fight for. Y'all get it?
Right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here. I'm looking to the
We all
left.
gotta get out of here. We all gotta get out of here. So I appreciate this. Good job, everybody.
I don't know fucking well. I'm gonna get off when y'all get off. Fuck y'all talking about.
No, man, I need to get ready for tomorrow. I got 4 rounds to do tomorrow, Kenny.
I already know.
Shit, no. That shit taking a toll over you. I came and slept a little bit.
Dang.
Yeah, I've been putting in some work, haven't I, Kenny?
Who you about to fight, Coach?
I'm putting it together, y'all. I keep telling y'all. Y'all gotta watch the moves we ready to make.
Peace and head grease.
I want to know who you getting in the ring with, though, Coach.
I ain't gonna tell you, man. I'm trying to figure out, is it gonna be in Vegas or here in Baltimore? Shit, I might be on Devin Haney and Tank card now.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Shit,
I can't wait to do the pre-fight interview.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I got to get off here, y'all.
All right, okay, Kenny. Hey, senior, I'm out of here too, man.
All
on
right,
that note, man, I'm gonna say peace and head grease. And guess what, y'all? Stay tuned because the Rize podcast is on the move.
All right, I see you tomorrow, Coach.
All right.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. It was a beautiful show tonight. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coach Squeeze, Coach Calvin, Bill Haney, Coach Kenny, man. They held it down. They gave y'all, man, that's a classic right there. You know what I mean? And that's big for the Rise podcast, man. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks for all the super chats. If I missed something, I'm sorry. Y'all seen how it was going. I apologize. I try to get most of them in. But, thank y'all for y'all support. I appreciate it so much. We all appreciate it. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Share the video. Tell a friend. Tank and Devin Haney. Fight getting promoted here on the Rise podcast, man. Peace and head grease.